The five senses, the doorway to the conscious mind. The five senses: we can see, we can hear, we can smell, we can taste, and we can touch. Everything that you and I experience in our lives come through those five senses into the conscious part of our personality. The conscious mind I like to refer to as the farmer. And what is the conscious mind? It's the part of us that thinks. It's the educated part of our personality. It has the ability to accept as well as reject anything that comes in through our five senses. It is the part of us that is awake, that's aware. It analyzes. It allows us to formulate our goals. It gives us a clear picture of what it is we want. It's very methodical. Now, anything that we see, anything that we hear, any images that come in, they are considered like seeds that the conscious mind can accept or reject. There is nothing that we experience in our conscious mind that does not first come through the five senses. Now, the conscious mind, I like to look at it. If you think about a basketball, if you draw a horizontal line through the center of the ball, the top half of the ball, I would consider the conscious mind. I would say that's the first part of your personality. On the arc of that, put like five antennas, which would represent our five senses. So no matter what comes in, there's always a lag in between. So we don't really get it in real time because of the fact it takes time to actually convert it over to conscious awareness so that you and I may understand what it is that just came through the stimulus of our senses. Now, as the conscious mind, I like to refer to as a farmer, all things that come in through the senses are like seeds. The conscious mind has the ability to accept what comes in or reject it. If it accepts it, it plants it like a farmer in the second half of our personality. I like to call the subconscious mind, something we'll talk about in another video. But if it rejects it, it never gets through. So the conscious mind is like the captain of the ship. The captain of the ship gives the orders. The crew at the bottom of the deck carry out those orders. I would look at the crew as the subconscious part of our personality. But the conscious mind also has 6 intellectual faculties. Now, some of us may have never heard of that, but we know what they all are. We just may have never heard it put in those terms. Our 6 intellectual faculties are imagination, our intuition, our memory, our perception, our reasoning, and our will. These 6 intellectual faculties allow us to develop our inner world so that way we can manifest what we develop inside out into the physical world. So you use your imagination. What do? You develop an image in your mind, or a picture, or a movie, however you decide to do it. And through that, you are able to develop that picture, and you hold that picture on the screen of your mind. And the more you think about that picture, the more you come in harmony in the outer world, or reality matches what you hold within. Now, your intuition, it's that part of you that gives you that nudge or that urge, like, do this, turn here, or you might want to make that decision. It's like an instinctive thing. And our memories, the memories, what we do is our memories capture everything that has happened to us, are stored in our memory. We hold it there. So our memories help us to develop this picture as well. I don't want to go too deep into each one of them. I'll do that at another time as well. Now, your perception. How do you perceive and how do you view that picture that you have developed within? And then your reasoning. Let us just reason together. How do you reflect on the picture that you develop through your imagination? And your will. Your will is the power of control that the mind has over its own action. It gives you the ability to hold one picture on the screen of your mind to the exclusion of all outside distractions. And that's the beauty of our six intellectual faculties. It allows us to build our goal or our world in the way we want from the inside, and realize that the outside are the circumstances of something that was built within. Everything you and I see on the outside world started in someone's inner world. And what they done is they imagined it. They developed a picture of it. And if they develop a picture of it, maybe they could draw it. And if you couldn't draw it, then you could write it. Here's the reality is, I think most of the time we think something is not real until we can see it in physical form, but that's not where it starts. It always starts in imagination, and that's it. A lot of times we try to fight against the circumstances. There's a man by the name of R. Buckminster Fuller. If you're aware of Robert Kiyosaki, that's Robert Kiyosaki's mentor. He had this statement that I always thought was so profound. He said, to change things, he said, you never fight against existing reality. He said, to change something, he said, you build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. What does that mean? Think about it. If you have the latest iPhone, everything is good with that phone. Then as soon as they come out with another iPhone, may give you a couple more features, you turn around and want the new phone. You make your old phone obsolete based off of what? The new model they built. You made your old phone obsolete. The day before they bought their new phone out, your phone was fine. But when you saw the new phone, you started thinking about it more and more and more. And the more you thought about it, the more you made your phone that you currently have obsolete, and we go buy a new one. I want to close with this. Take good care of yourself, because good health is everyone's major source of wealth. Without it, happiness is impossible. With that, I'll talk to you later. Peace.